So I'm making this video for all the fathers out there. And I'm really confused hurt and bothered all at the same time. I have been cleared for every allegation thrown at me by CPS that my ex-wife has made. I'm a good dad. So I find it rather troublesome that the place, the household, the people that needs to get investigated is not. There's no accountability in the homes where there's no male figure, a good male figure. You know, when my children do something wrong, I talk to them. If I have to correct them, if I got to discipline them, I do. For me to go through this, be denied custody, and basically deal with a system that when I make reports about the mother, the term used in response from a CPS investigator, you guys have different parenting styles. Not concerned about the child safety. Not concerned about that this is a bad influence, a bad situation, a bad environment, or even a questionable situation, environment. For me to take my ex-wife to court, for me to get denied constantly, and for her to get a slap on the wrist and be told not to do it again. For her just to do it again. I don't understand this system at all, because the children should be with the better parent. Now let me tell you something about myself. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't abuse women. I stay out of trouble. I'm very respectful. All I care about is raising my children to be assets to society. Not think that in this culture that's becoming, you can do wrong and it can be justified as right. I have to fight to see my children in the process of them being brainwashed. This is an uphill battle. This is a battle that a good man, a good father, shouldn't have to deal with. A good parent shouldn't have to deal with. So how is the man supposed to maintain his lifestyle, pay for child support, pay for court fees continuously, and maintain all of his bills, maintain his living? I'm not rich, but I've worked hard for my skill set. I worked hard for the position that I'm in. And what I'm saying is, I spent thousands of dollars fighting to see my children for the same process to happen all over again. And I'm wondering, what system allows this to partake and be just, when the man, and I'm only talking about fathers here, when the man wants to be an active, participating co-parent, but is not going to tolerate the toxicity from the other parent. So I have to go on living life, fighting for my children, which should be my legal right. But then, when I get visitation for my children after I done divorced my wife, for her having her own agenda, I fall into this system that there's no accountability for the female. That I know as a man that if I would have done or is doing the exact same thing, I would be in jail. The cops will come get me in a heartbeat. And my kids are my world. For me to be a parent, their dad, and correct them when they're wrong, or even talk about the subject when they're 100% wrong, and the question was, why do I have to pay for something that you did wrong? And I know I'm just rambling on about different subjects, but it all boils down to, why is the fathers in an unfair system, a biased system? I have personally seen a mother not have a stable residence, be on amphetamines, and still have her kids. But a person that doesn't have a criminal record, has a job, doesn't sag his pants, don't drink or don't do drugs, is not abusive, has to go through this. It's very demoralizing. Shout out to all the good fathers. I hope you guys feel my pain.